drowned in secrets, blood, and loyalty no one ever asked for.
And somehow it still feels worth it.
I'm Pixie.
And I'm No-No. This is Heat Between the Sheets.
I love this show.
Mm-hmm.
In this world, everyone's got a story. Some just come with body counts and burner phones.
When danger wears a smile and promises feel like threats, you know you're exactly where you belong.
And when loyalty gets tangled with lust, it's hard to tell who's protecting who or who's next.
That's when the real fun begins.
So buckle up, pour a drink, and maybe lock your doors. This one's going to get messy. Before we snuggle up with all the cold weather spice,
here's your warning.
This podcast is for entertainment only, 18 and older only too. If you're underage, time to freeze out.
Triggers were listed at the start of the episode.
And they're always at hbtspodcast.com.
If you can't handle the heat or don't qualify, time to flurry on out. Still here?
Perfect. Let's heat up this winter with some smut. And don't forget to like, follow us on social media, subscribe to our channels, and share.
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 Okay.
Share.
Good God. Take it down a notch.
I know. I think the last...
Did you have coffee?
I did. Today I did. 2 days in a row. I really need to lay off. My doctor's not going to be pleased, but it's okay.
Whatever.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to get right into my favorite. Did you know?
Please tell me I didn't know. I never do, so it's not going to hurt.
You probably don't, and a lot of people out there don't too. Some people do, some of the shit I say, but, it's all fine. Because I deliver it in a way entertaining way.
Totes.
Yeah.
Totes.
Yeah.
So did I know?
So did you know that somewhere out there right now, someone's job title doesn't technically exist? The world of covert operations runs on secrecy, code names, and coffee strong enough to melt your moral compass. These handlers and operators aren't the ones in the headlines. They're the ghosts in the system. The people who make the calls, send the codes, and clean up the mess before it ever hits the news. You think your work email is stressful? Because I do.
Yeah, for real.
Try managing international assassins from a burner phone while your boss pretends you're in logistics. Government agencies have entire divisions built around deniability, layers of contractors, and subcontractors so deep that by the time anyone asks, who authorized this? The only honest answer is, no one who will admit to it. They use code names, encrypted files, and language so vague it could mean coffee order or kill order, depending on the day. And let's not forget the tech side, the coders and hackers who can make a person disappear without ever leaving their desk.
It's frightening if you think about it.
It really is.
So I don't.
Yeah, best if you don't.
Yes, plausible deniability.
Correct. Forget guns and knives. The real weapon now is a keyboard, a VPN, and a god-tier poker face. Yeah. Espionage isn't as glamorous as the movies make it look either. It's less tuxedos and martinis and more insomnia, burner laptops, and classified PTSD. These people live in a loop of lies because when your whole job is pretending to be someone else, the scariest part isn't being caught, it's forgetting who you really are.
I pretend to be someone else. It's just not anyone fun.
I pretend I'm already famous.
Oh, there you go. That's where you're projecting. That's what you're projecting, yeah.
Am I there yet?
Do you identify as famous? Then you are.
I pull into the parking lot at work and I get out of the car like paparazzi is there every day. And everyone else at work looks at me like, are
I
you
believe
okay?
this, actually. I do.
Yeah, it entertains me.
There you go.
So, and then but when I stop and sign fake autographs to ghost people,
Then they just think something's wrong with you.
yeah,
We're all kind of used to that.
I'm waiting for mental health to show up.
And they might.
Away.
And they might. Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed.
It's called stress leave.
All right, No-No.
Okay.
With those secrets unleashed, please tell us about today's not just book, but books.
Yeah, because this is the Switchboard Duet by Heather Long, who you met
I did.
in Vegas. So,
I did.
Yeah. Book 1, Talk to Me. Her name is Patch. At least that's what her contractors call her. To them, she's a disembodied voice in the dark, the unseen operator who keeps killers, spies, and mercenaries alive. 5 years ago, she disappeared from the world and rebuilt herself behind a wall of code, running the switchboard that connects the dangerous to the even more dangerous. They hear her voice, trust her guidance, but no one has ever seen her until the day she goes silent. And the men who owe her their lives to her voice realize how far they'll go to bring her back.
Mm. Dun, dun, dun.
I know, huh? Now, book 2, Don't Let Go. When Patch's carefully hidden past collides with her present, she becomes the one in the crosshairs. Captured, tortured, and out of options, her faceless allies are suddenly forced to step out of the shadows and into hers. A thief, a mercenary, and an assassin, 3 lethal men who once followed her orders now risk everything to save her. Together, they'll stop running and take the fight straight to the enemy. The Switchboard Duet is dark, pulse-pounding, reverse harem thriller where loyalty runs on encrypted lines, love speaks in code, and survival demands the ultimate connection. It was good.
It was good. It
Yeah.
was so good. So the main character descriptions, we have Patch, which you later find out her real name is Fallon Brady, is the ghost in the machine. She's brilliant, paranoid, and armed with more firewalls than feelings. She's the woman behind the switchboard, keeping everyone else alive from behind a keyboard. To the world, she doesn't exist. To her men, she's the voice they'd burn cities to find. Smart, scarred, and just dangerous enough to make espionage look sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Justice Locke. He's known as the Thief. He's smooth, charming, and infuriatingly good at slipping past both locks and emotional defenses. He flirts like it's a full-time job and steals hearts as easily as he steals intel. But when it comes to Patch, he's not just playing games, he's all in.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have John McQuaid, the mercenary. The muscle with a moral code and a past painted in blood. Loyal to a fault, lethal by habit, and the first one to throw himself in front of danger if it means keeping her safe. He's grumpy sunshine dynamic. He's the storm she didn't know she needed. They battle for nicknames with each other.
They sure do.
I love it. It's hilarious. Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear.
Which is funny because I call my dog that.
Oh, you
It's a
do?
nickname.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know why, but I do. And then we have Michael Remington, the assassin. He's cold, his cold precision wrapped in sin. He doesn't talk much because he doesn't have to. One glare says it all. He's the quiet shadow that moves when the rest of the world freezes. For Patch, he's not just a weapon, he's a warning. Her first and longest standing contractor.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I liked it, yeah.
It was, yeah. So we found this duet, this duet, from our long list of authors, new authors from Love in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through and I didn't want to read or find books that had series because I was trying to get through a bunch of authors, and this was a duet, and it sounded intriguing to me. And
agreed.
I normally I'm into the dark stuff, and usually there's a lot of smut in a lot of our dark reads, but this did not have that.
No,
it wasn't smutty, but it was so well written, and I picked it because it was only a duet. And I was like, okay, because I was trying to look for standalones or duets. No, nothing more than a trilogy. Or if it was a series, it was something that could be read as a standalone. So that's why I chose this for her, and I was so glad that I did.
Mm-hmm.
And then I read it, and I told you, I'm like, oh, you got to read this one because we are so doing an episode on this one.
Yeah.
And you did.
I did. And I liked it. Yeah.
And you were like, hell yeah, that was great.
And again, not a lot of smut.
No.
And very, very slow burn, which I usually don't love. But it keeps you intrigued because you're like, what is happening here?
Yeah. Yeah. So, because I don't know if I read too many, if any at all, of espionage books.
No.
So and it turns out she's written a lot of stuff, and a lot of her stuff that she's written are like long series of stuff.
Oh,
Diane at work was just telling me that loves Heather Long and has read a lot of her stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And she reads, like, when she writes stuff, girl writes a like series of stuff. So you get to know her characters from like high school all the way into their adulthood, kind of like you and your
Fallen Crest nursing home.
Yeah. So it's kind of one of those things where you really get to know the characters, where even though this duet isn't long, mm-hmm. I felt like I really did get to know the characters fairly well. There was such great character development in this story, and the story itself was amazing. So, in the intro, she's obviously a major computer nerd, and that's where she wraps her world in. And she was plucked out of college to work for this government agency, mm-hmm. Doing technically espionage stuff. It was a 3-letter agency that doesn't truly exist type of a thing, right? And it took her, 5 years into it approximately before she figured out that this is not real. Like, she's working for a black ops going against their own government type of a thing. And she's helping them take out good people and good operatives for the government. And she's like, this is not okay. And it was her own boss who was in on it. And she was like, this is not okay. So she's so good at what she does that she created a whole worm or whatever and retrieved all this information so that they wouldn't know, and walked out on the job. Yeah. Basically on her,
she knew her time was coming to an end.
Yeah. She knew that basically that she was going to be taken out. Yeah. Because they knew something was up, because she translated things, and I mean, she was smart. So she had to have been in her early 20s. Yeah. When, she was plucked right out of college. Yep. And while she was even in college, I think even. So she disguised herself. I mean, it took her like 6 months or something to get all of this in play. And she disguised herself, walked out on the job, left everything behind, moved herself to like the Colorado Rockies, basically. Yeah. And built herself a life there. And she built it well. Because she was in deep hiding where she really didn't even like leave her house. No. And she was very strict on her deliveries even that were made. Like, she knew who the delivery people were, and they came at certain times, and she had them so well trained that they would bring up her garbages and stuff. Yeah. Even it was pretty insane. And so she became her own contractor for these mercenaries and thieves and stuff, and she vetted them very well before she just wouldn't take any job. And I'm not even sure how you go about something like that, but clearly it's all
not something we can do.
No, it's clearly all dark web stuff, and I don't even know how you get on the dark web. But
and if you know, please don't tell us. Yeah, we don't want to know.
Yeah, no thank you.
Plausible deniability.
Yeah, no thank you. This is too hard for me. Like, I can build a website, but I'm going to end it there. It's too much. It was too exhausting. So, so she ends up with these 3. I don't know if she had any more. She may have had, I think she has like additional people that she works with like sporadically, but these 3 individuals were her like ongoing contracts that she has. And these 3 men don't know each other.
No.
They may have heard of each other, but they have never crossed paths. They don't know what each other look like.
No.
They do not work together. They are all like individual contractors, and she's always made sure that they didn't have jobs that crossed paths.
Mm-hmm.
And the way she works is fascinating reading about it, because she created her little den in her basement. Like, she lived off of her coffee and her candy and chips,
literally.
you know, like your typical things that you would think of as a person in their basement who lived on their computer would live, you know, their coffee, their soda, and their snacks.
Coffee and snacks, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was you. That's what I envisioned the whole time. Just not the computer nerd part.
Right,
you know?
right.
I was like, whatever.
Just a nerd, just not the computer part.
So she sits in there and she can hack into like CTV cameras. Mm-hmm. And so when they're in another country, all the way across the world, they're on the phone with her through her headset. And she probably has like, I don't know, 80 computer screens up on the computer. And so she's like, yeah, okay, so you're going to be like jumping over to that street there and then go down this alleyway. And then you're going to jump over there and then you can hotwire that car. Oh, wait, let me hotwire it for you from here. And I'm like,
yeah,
what the hell is happening? Like, can I be your friend?
Right?
Like,
you are cool.
She was impressive. Like, yeah, she saved their asses so many times, and I was impressed because she could shut down securities and do all these things from where her little hovel was in Colorado and there on the other side of the world. And she could see them. They had no idea what her name was other than Patch, because that's what she went by. Mm-hmm. They didn't know where she was. They didn't really know anything about. They didn't know her age. They didn't know the color of her hair.
They tried to.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they tried to get info out of her.
Yeah, they would constantly do flirtatious questions and stuff, and she would never fall for it. Mm-hmm. She would always like joke back with them, but it was in a flirtatious, fun way. But she never gave them anything at all. I think there may have been a few slip-ups here and there for them to figure things out, but
very little, though.
So, and this went on for, I think they were contracted with her for 3 to 5 years.
Yeah,
5 years.
A long
it was
time.
Like 5 years. They were all, they all weren't contracted that long. I think the one was contracted the longest.
Remington?
He was the longest. And Remington, he had been with her the longest, and then the other 2 came on. So they all weren't with her the whole time. But, it was amazing to me how they all operated. And then somehow the company that she initially worked for, they were bad people, bad people. And they figured out where she was somehow and broke into her house, and she was able to do a kill switch on her computers so that they couldn't find her contracted people. And they kidnapped her.
They did.
They kidnapped her and took her away. And the red flag for everyone was that Patch always answered the phone.
Right.
Without fail.
With these 3, yes.
With these 3 men. So anytime they called, she would always answer, talk to me. Hence the name of the book, Talk to Me. So when each one of them had attempted to call her and it just rang through, they thought, like, that's not okay. And they kept trying and trying and trying, and it never went through. They instantly dropped everything that they were doing, and they started using every resource in their arsenal to start tracking down where the hell Patch is. Where does she live? Where does she work from? They are going to find her. And somehow, and one of them was tracking one of the other ones. Yeah. Somehow, I can't remember the details of it, but one of them found the other one and started tracking him and following him. Right. Like piggybacking It was funny.
Yeah.
And they all ended up at her house. They all found her house. And it took like a week for them.
And they were going to start killing each other.
Yeah. And they all ended up at her house, and they all drew guns on each other, type of a thing. Like, who are you? Who are you? And how'd you find her? And blah, blah, blah. And they were all very suspicious of each other. And it took them time to realize that, okay, we're all contracted with her. And it still, even after they were okay and we're all under her, but they still didn't trust each other. But they decided to work together to find her. And then from there, they pooled their resources, and then one started bugging the other two's hotel rooms.
Yep.
I was dying. I'm like, he's just sitting in his car or whatever, and he's just munching, listening to their conversations and shit. I'm just like, oh my God, you guys are killing me. And then it snowballed, and then they finally they were being tracked by the bad people. Like, it was crazy, and they couldn't figure out what was happening, how this was happening, how were they being followed. And it took them I want to say about another week before they found her.
Yeah, I think it was even longer, like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was a long time. This whole time
she's being tortured.
Yeah, so she was in like a warehouse in the swamp, off grid in like the swamps of like Alabama or something, and they literally had stripped her down, and they were starving her, and they were beating her, and they were electrocuting her, and they were trying to, in essence, get where did she take and put this information that she had taken from her initial employer? Where is it? Where did you put it? They needed that information back. And she
didn't crack.
Not once. Not once. She's like, it'll die with me. I don't care. Kill me. I am not giving that up. And she's like, I'm the only one that can retrieve this information with my coding and stuff. And she had split this information up and put it out into all these crazy, like, I'm not a techie person, so I can't really explain. You'd have to read it to see what you did, what she did. And it's insane. I'm impressed with the writing and how she explained it and all of that. I mean, the research that goes into alone, the authors who can do this type of stuff.
Yeah.
And come up with the creativity and explain that stuff. Because if you were a techie person, you could probably rip it apart and be like, that's not really how that works.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So she probably, and because I met Heather Long, and she's you can tell that author was a smart person, and she wasn't just pulling shit out of the air. Like, I really legit believe she did some real research on this, and because it was pretty intense and pretty smart talk there.
Yeah.
So she didn't give it up, and she was in that facility for weeks. And they finally figure out where she's at, and they go there to retrieve her. And somehow she escapes because she's smart, and because all the doors are like coded, and she figures out the sound of the codes and the numbers that they're using to get out. So she starts to escape. She has like zero energy left. And she's like, I'm probably going to be shot on the way out the door, but I don't even care anymore. And so she's on her way out as two of them are coming in to save her men, and they recognize her instantly for somehow they just know. And she recognizes their voices, and she just passes out in their arms, and they're like, fuck it, we're out. Yeah. And they haul her into the Jeep, and they take off. And because as much as they wanted to stay behind and like blow everyone up, they were like, we need to get her to safety. That's like number one. And they had this like whole mobile like IV bag and everything. They were
ready.
They were they
planned this. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, these men
they were meticulous.
What the hell they were in for. Like, they were ready. And she had trackers embedded in her, multiple. And so they had eventually found one embedded because she was cut up like for days.
She was a mess.
A hot ass mess. And she had one in like the heel or arch of her foot. Yep. And the skin was growing over, whatever, but they eventually found that, and they got that out. There was another one in her, I don't even remember where, but I mean, it was
in her ass. In her ass cheek. Yeah.
Thank you. Was that the one they found?
That's the one they found first. That's and got it out first. And they thought they were good, and they didn't realize there was another one in the heel.
And then they kept, every time they were in like a safe house or whatever, these crazy motherfuckers kept finding them
Yeah.
and attacking them. And they're like, oh my God. So they finally took her to a hospital and did like a full on, like, they're like, we need real equipment and shit.
Yeah.
And they took her to a hospital and they did a full on scan and they found the other one and they paid off a doctor to get it out. And the doctor was like, you know, like, I'm good. Like and because they were like, well, should we kill this guy?
Yeah.
You know, and the doctor was like, no, there was something about her and her situation that he related to or understood. So he must have had something in his past or whatever that he was relatable to. So they paid off his student loans or something, I believe it was, to take care of her issue there.
Mm-hmm.
So in one of their safe houses, while she was healing and stuff, they built it was like a semi truck in the barn or whatever. And that was their mobile unit. Right. And it had a bed, it had a shower, like it was in like a full on kitchen. Like it was, the way they described it, super impressive. Right. And the whole point was for her to retrieve this information, and it took her a while for her to trust them enough to even tell them anything.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until book 2, I think, that any romantic things happened with anyone at all.
Yep.
At all. It was very slow burn. But she ended up hooking up with all 3 of them. They ended up with this whole reverse harem thing. But literally, there was very little sex.
Yeah,
in
very
this book.
little.
I mean, very little.
There's too much other stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, and you're so engrossed in everything that's going on, you don't even care that they're not banging each other at all.
Yeah,
like at all. But the sexual tension is there, which is cool. But she literally, I think there's like one sex scene for all of them. I think. One of them was watching. Yeah. Twice, maybe, I thought. But I don't even know. He was a watcher. He was a voyeur. But it was, I enjoyed it. And then I think one of the head bad guy was someone that knew Locke. Mm-hmm. Was it John Locke?
No, it was McQuaid.
McQuaid, John McQuaid. Yeah. It was Justice Locke. John McQuaid. It was his dad's friend from the military or whatever that had started this whole crazy ass business company, and it went off the rails.
Yeah, espionage. Yep.
Yeah, off the rails.
Yeah.
And so they figured it out on who was behind it. Yep. And so they started targeting to go after them to shut it down. But it was a big
operation. Yeah.
Big operation. Yep. So, it was dark romance, romantic suspense. It was reverse harem. There was, secret identities and code names. She had no family, I don't think. She had family.
But when she took this government contract, she had to walk away and start to become invisible at that point.
I kind of got the impression.
But she wasn't close enough to them that it was...
I kind of got the impression that she was kind of like a faked death type of a thing in order to hide from the family. It didn't really go into, like when she worked for the fake government thing in the beginning, she just was always too busy to be with her family. But when she walked away, it was almost like she faked her death type of a thing because she had no contact.
Yeah,
none. So I don't ever think that she rekindled any relationship with her real family. So the only family she technically ended up having was just with the 3 dudes.
Found family.
Yeah, so found family through the mission. And then she was backstabbed by one of the other people like her that, works out of his mama's basement and does these contracts too. He is the one that turned her over to the bad people. Mm-hmm. Somehow.
Oh, they got him in the end. Yeah.
Yeah. So when they figured out how that happened and how she was found, she went and hunted him down.
Yep. Yeah, she did.
And said, hi, sir, you're out of the game.
Yep.
Like, you're out. Go find yourself a real job at, wherever, fast food or whatever,
Yeah.
but you're done.
Yeah.
You are done. If I ever see you logged into a computer, ever, these 3 dudes are going to pay you a hot little visit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, girl.
And they're all like behind her growling.
And they're like,
they
can
all
we just
growl.
take her out now? And I'm like, yes. I love that possession.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
that
like
was
the growly thing. I don't know why.
Yeah.
That always gets me.
Yeah, well, it was cute that she thought she could fly there all alone. And she was like, yeah, well, there they are. I think they're hiding on this plane with me, but okay. But they just, she rents a car and they're in another car behind her and she's just like, Jesus, I can't do anything alone. She's like, nope,
not anymore.
Nope, they were right there with her all the way through. It was cute.
Yeah.
But I really, me and my strong FMCs.
Yeah.
And that she was definitely strong FMC because obviously, she's not only smart, but she didn't break at all being tortured. And I think they even sexually assaulted her in that.
Yeah.
So
the torture scenes, the way the author describes them, it's not graphic enough to send you over the edge, but descriptive enough that you know what's going on and you're like, oh.
Yeah, agreed. And there's
she did a very good job with that because that could have sent people straight over the edge if she would have gotten a little more graphic. Yeah. And I think there were even, scenes that she can't, I think she even, and it could be even a defense mechanism for the character that she doesn't remember certain things of what happened to her because they were so traumatic. But it was not described in detail of things. There were some things like, oh yeah, here we go again with the electrocution. Yeah. Okay, so she's being tied down. Okay, so here I am again. I'm freezing on this cold, hard floor. Okay, I'm starving. I don't trust this food. Things like that. So the type of torture they're going through, but it's not like they sit there and it describe the whole like, oh, they strap me down and strip me naked, inserting it. They didn't get into any of the like details like you were saying because which that was just very well done.
Yeah,
enough to where you know what's going on, that you can feel it, but not enough that it's going to trigger you.
Yeah. And I also felt there was still enough adrenaline in here too, because you're constantly going, oh my god, through the whole, like from the beginning, because you're like, oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like right out the gate, you're like, oh damn, chick, that sucks. Are they gonna get you?
Yeah.
Like right out the gate, you're like always on the edge of your seat for her.
Mm-hmm. Truth.
For her.
Truth.
Like the whole time.
Yeah. And they're not very long books, so
No. As you can see,
you'll be able to get through them quickly.
Yeah, and it's just the duet. There's no cliffhanger at the end, and that's the 2 books.
It's good though. Read it.
So and I was told to read the rest of her stuff.
Okay.
Which when I have time, I will.
It's on the TBR.
It's on
the
my
never-ending TBR.
The never-ending TBR. I can't tell you how many things keep getting added.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I have actually deleted the TBR, and then I've started a new one, and it's already ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's awful.
Oh my gosh.
I hate TBRs.
They are the worst.
They are the worst. And since we've started this podcast, I read even less.
Which you'd think would be reading more, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, but, because we've done episodes where on books we've already read, so I have to reread those books, so that cuts into actual reading of new stuff time. And then because I have to work on actually putting the episodes together, that cuts into reading time.
Right.
And then I have to help my producer daddy edit the episodes. It takes time.
Right.
I need a team of people.
You do.
Yeah. Does anyone want to work for free?
Good selling point. That'll do it.
I mean, we'll credit you.
I mean, at least give him a pouty face and be like, does anyone want to help? And you got to do the pouty face, but not be like, does anyone want to work for free? Who the hell's going to be like, yeah, I do.
I'll give you credit.
Her credit ain't good.
I have really good credit. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. All right, so I have a question for you.
Yes.
Because I was curious about this with this series.
Okay.
These three men, which one did you gravitate more towards? Because you got a mercenary, an assassin, and a thief.
That's hard.
It is. Well, I didn't find it as hard. But I think for you, I kind of had an idea where you were going to go, but I was curious.
Was it Remington?
Yes. Because he's the assassin. So I figure, oh yeah, she's totally going to go for the assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Remington.
Who do you think I went with?
Oh, you went with Locke.
I totally went with Locke.
Yeah, you did.
I like the thief. I like the whole sneaky, being more behind the scenes and just, swiping.
The chameleon.
Yeah, swiping things totally up my alley.
It was really hard. I liked them all. I really do like McQuaid. I liked his whole, muscly storming,
I didn't love him.
I liked him.
Yeah. He was my least favorite.
But I also liked Locke. And when he was in the that I don't remember where he was at, but he was gonna steal something. He was always going, I wonder if Patch would like that. He was always doing shit like that. And he would always collect things and steal things for her, even though he had never met her. Yeah. He was constantly stealing and compiling shit for her. So I really thought that was funny. But I really liked Remington. And I think it's because he had the longest relationship with her. So their banter was funny. Yeah. I really enjoyed their banter. Yeah. So that, and it wasn't just because he was an assassin, but that was a big
because he had lots of guns. Yeah. I liked when...
Yeah, he was a killer and he would kill you for anything.
Their banter between the three of them got kind of funny.
God, it did.
And one scene where they were still trying to figure out where she was and they needed to go in to get information, and Remington and McQuaid are just sitting there talking about how they're going to get in this building. Are we going to blow it up? What are we doing? And Locke's like, I need to go pee. Okay, well, he's gone for 10 minutes and he comes back and they're like, where were you? He's like, oh, I snuck in and got the information.
Totally stole it all.
They're just like...
And they totally...
He's like, you don't have to blow up buildings or go in guns a-blazing every time, guys. And they're like, oh.
He earned so much respect from them for that. They were like, interesting.
Yeah. He was just in and out.
Have some skills.
Yeah, because they were kind of like, what are we going to do with a thief? Okay, well, that's what you do with them.
Exactly. Exactly. So do you think that the danger in this book makes the romance more believable? Or is it just adrenaline lust?
No, I think the danger makes the romance more believable. I mean, she literally closed herself off from the world. Mm-hmm. Was super weirded out that they even got her in the first place. Because she's like, how did you even do that? And why are you three working together? So it took her a long time to warm up to them.
She was so baffled.
Yeah, so baffled.
For a long time. Yeah. She constantly did this.
Yeah. Look, I give you. Yeah. Yeah.
Is this real? What?
So I feel like she really kind of, she already had a relationship with him, but she really had to kind of grow into that romance with them.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think every author can pull that off well. No. Because sometimes, danger can make the romance feel real and sometimes it won't. It just depends on how it's written. Right. And I think this was written well.
Yes.
So yeah,
and super slow freaking burn. So
yeah. So if you're looking for something that's going to have a lot of sex and they hit it all the time, this ain't it for you. Nope. But the story is amazing. It is amazing, and it is a fast read. So if you had multiple partners in a life or death mission, could you ever really just pick a favorite?
This is what I tell my kids. Because they ask me, or they tell me, or they tell each other, well, I'm mom's favorite. Or they'll tell me, I know I'm your favorite.
I have that with mine as well. Yeah. Wow.
And I got 3 kids. And there's just absolutely no way, because I appreciate different things about each one of them. My kids are completely different people. All three of them, so very different. Like, I don't even understand how they came from their parents because they're all so different. So you just appreciate different things about them. So there's just no way to pick a favorite.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can really necessarily, like, exactly. That's well said. Well said. Because I don't really think you can, like you said, like, I have 2 kids and and one's a boy, one's a girl. So how the hell, I don't have a favorite. They're just different people. They're into different things and whatever. And I love both my kids to death. But in a partner situation, obviously these are just different human beings and you're going to appreciate different things about them. So if I'm in a relationship with multiple people, like your friends even, like, I like you all.
Yeah. But there's different personalities that are different things.
Yeah. So I
like people, but doesn't mean I'd go to Vegas with all the majority of them.
Exactly. So yeah, you said it really well. Like, yeah, you appreciate different aspects of them all. So yeah, again, I'm with you on that one. Absolutely. How do you think espionage would change what forever even means?
I think in a story like this, you appreciate every moment because you don't even think you have a forever. Yeah. I don't even know that she thought in her head she had a long lifespan. I'm pretty sure she didn't. And probably all of those men too, like with what they did. So if you find something that you appreciate the hell out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because espionage, this is what I had come up with, is espionage blurs the boundaries between truth and deception. So when someone's entire life is built on lies, make sure I say this right, shifting identities and secret missions forever, meaning something lasting or eternal, becomes meaningless. So love, loyalty, and even personal identity are conditional. So you're always at risk of being sacrificed for the mission. So an espionage forever might only last until the next cover is blown or the next order comes in. In a spy's world, promises of forever, love, or allegiance can't exist in the same way they do in normal life.
No.
Right?
Not at all.
Yeah. So because every relationship is filtered through secrecy and manipulation.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So like I said, so forever could really just mean till tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, so forever has a totally different meaning altogether than it would be for like you and me.
So you appreciate every little moment.
Every moment.
Aren't we so philosophical?
Oh God, we are so smart. Do you have any book comparisons that you would compare this book to?
As weird as it is, I would say the Mindfuck series.
I have that down too. Yeah. By S.T. Abbey. The Mindfuck series by S.T. Abbey. There's also the Shadow Soldiers series by Raven Kennedy, the early works. That's about reverse harem and missions. Okay.
Because I don't read a lot of mission books. Yeah.
No, and I found this is an online one. Mindfucked we did read. And there's Nikita, Blacklist Vibes, which is an espionage meets romance with ethical gray zones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. So if you're looking for that type of stuff, those would be good comparisons. So here's another question. When every secret is lethal, is love the ultimate act of treason?
Love is never going to be an act of treason. No.
Okay.
I know you're going to go the opposite because I have a warm heart and you have a cold heart. So go. Let's hear it. Let's
get philosophical. In espionage, loyalty belongs to the mission. But love rewrites the rules. It demands vulnerability when survival depends on control. So yeah, maybe love is the ultimate act of treason.
Never.
Because it forces a spy to betray the one thing they're trained to protect. Themselves.
No.
Because they're not normal people.
From someone who was in the military.
You were not in espionage.
But I was in the military.
Were you?
I would never tell you.
Fucking black ops.
Someone who was in the military who believed you had to give everything for your country and protect missions at all costs. You have to keep something separate from that. Mm-hmm. I had a marriage, a family, something separate from that. So, no.
Something's wrong with you, though.
Nothing's wrong with me. Many military people do that. Many. Mm-hmm. Good God.
Okay, let's move on to our games.
Okay,
Those are the fun parts. The fun parts. Okay, this is going to be Codename Confessions.
Okay.
Yeah. You should be good at this, Miss Military.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, here are the instructions. We're each going to create a code name for ourselves and the men from the duet.
Got it.
And then we'll justify why that's the code name and what kind of classified operation we'd be running together. So, for example, my code name is Red Siren. I lure them in, then disappear into the dark web of bad decisions. And then you would be something like, mine's Sweet Tooth because I get what I want by being sugar until the poison hits. And then I'd be like, Locke's code name, Ghost, which isn't true because that's you.
I know.
You think he's gone until he's in your bed.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, what do you got for Patch?
I didn't even do one for her.
Okay, then.
I did one for me, you, and the men. Patch is out. We're taking these men for us.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, code name.
Shit, did I don't think I did one for me. Oh, yeah, I did. I was like, oh my God. Where am I? Found me.
Code name is going to always be Ghost because this was a nickname I was given in high school.
Right. And it wasn't because you were pasty white. Lies.
I mean, literally because I had a Hispanic last name and the Mexicans in high school looked at me and they're like, "You're Mexican?" I was all, "Yeah." And they're like, "No, you're La Ghost." That's what they called me, La Ghost. Literally. And I was like, you should see my brother and sister.
So
they white too.
You had a Mexican last name before you married a Mexican?
Yeah.
You got another Mexican last name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, so Locke's name is going to be Dipper. Because that's what he does. Like, he kind of dips in and
out. Okay.
takes something and, you don't see him. McQuaid's has to be Bear. There's just no way you can't not go with some form of Bear. He's just going to be Bear. Because that's how he's described. He always calls her Sugar Bear. He's going to be Bear.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And Remy's going to be Silencer. Because he's the assassin. He's the long shot. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you,
Gosh.
I named you Nyx.
Oh.
Because you're the Greek goddess of night. Because you like the dark books.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the type of books you read. So you're
it.
Nyx.
I'll take it.
Now, when we run our thing, you know me. We're fading into the background. We're doing everything like a chameleon.
Yeah.
We're just gonna sneak, catch things, sell what we need to. Like, we ain't doing all the killing crap that you're gonna have us do. But that's what we're gonna do.
Sounds
when I run this
fair.
mission. Yeah.
Sounds fair.
Go ahead.
I'll probably let you run the missions. Okay. So for Patch, because I went ahead and gave her one, I gave her Ghostwire. Because she's the invisible heartbeat of every mission. She connects, coordinates, and controls the chaos from behind the console. No one sees her, but everyone feels her presence.
Okay.
So she's Ghostwire. So for Remington, he's Longshot.
Okay.
Because he's precision, patience, one clean hit from miles away, whether it's a bullet or a perfectly timed emotional gut punch. Never misses his mark.
No.
For Locke, we have Shadow Step. Man moves through rooms and hearts like smoke.
Yeah. And they describe that very well when he does it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the one smooth talking infiltrator who takes what he wants without leaving a trace. And then McQuaid. He's Hammerfall. All muscle, no hesitation. He's the chaos when diplomacy fails. The one you call when things need to go boom.
Mm-hmm.
Unstable, unstoppable, and unforgettable.
Mm-hmm.
For you.
Not Sweet Tooth?
No. I mean, it's kind of fitting with your candy thing. Butterfly knife.
Okay.
Pretty, polished, and deadly when opened up.
Again, why I'm single.
She looks harmless until she's cutting right to the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, girl.
Should I put that on my dating profile?
We can add that. For me, I'm Red Line 13.
Red Line 13, explain.
Yes. I'm the pulse of every operation, the one who runs missions, keeps ops moving, and thrives on the edge where order meets chaos. Even when I go dark, my voice lingers across the comms, an echo that guides, taunts, and drives my team long after the transmission ends. Red Line 13 isn't just a leader. I'm the signal everyone's chasing.
You're like the Batman signal in the sky.
Yeah. So you know the red line on the
Yeah. That'll be your signal with the big number 13 that will flash in the sky.
I'm going to have to tattoo Nick's Red Line 13.
Ooh, tats! Let's do it!
Yeah, I don't have any yet.
Girl, we need to open you up.
Yeah, no one in my family has tats.
It's time.
I'm good.
Ooh, I can't wait to take your son to get his first tat. We're going to gay the fuck out of him.
Take my daughter. She wants one too.
Okay, good.
All right, here we go. Intercepted messages. Here's the instructions. I'm going to transmit a classified message, like a line or short scene summary from the book. It's going to be scrambled. I'm going to replace certain keywords with silly or sexy substitutes. So you're going to decode the message.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a decoder.
Yeah, you're the decoder. So for example, the intercepted message would read, target infiltrated HQ, seduction level maximum, coffee spilled, mission compromised. You would translate that as someone got caught making out in the server room again. Follow?
Got it.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'll translate too.
Okay.
Here's the first transmitted message. Asset located. Emotional firewall breached. Mission compromised by eye contact.
We found the cheaters. We found them. We found the cheaters. Because this is a Reddit story. Found the cheaters.
You and your goddamn Reddit stories. Okay, so I translated that as they caught feelings during an op, aka someone fell hard mid-mission.
Cheaters.
Cheaters. Fucking cheaters. All right, here we go. Transmission. Operator Ghostwire initiated unauthorized recon. Target, shirtless operative in the shower.
Oh, so Patch, you had Patch's Ghostwire found what, Remington in the shower and they were getting it on? Sure.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. I just put Patch Snoop where she shouldn't and got an eyeful.
Oh no. She found him and then they got it on.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
All right, I got a couple more. Transmission. Encryption key exchanged under dim lighting. Signal interference consistent with heavy breathing.
Someone was sexting and it got real good, so they switched to video and then it got even better.
Someone's about to hook up in the comms room. Last one. Subject failed to disengage after extraction. Repeated attempts to debrief still ongoing.
We pulled one of our drunk friends out of a bar because they were trying to fight everyone, and we pulled them out kicking and screaming.
The mission's over, but they can't stop sleeping together.
Why did I go to drunk friends? Like,
I don't know.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Because maybe I know our friends.
Okay, this is our last game.
Okay.
It's Trust, Lies, and Intel. I'm going to give you some questions based on tropes from the book, Spying, Secrets, and Love Under Pressure. You're going to say trust if you'd believe it or do it, and lie if you'd fake it or walk away.
Okay.
So, for example, would you fall for a man who only calls you by your code name? And you would say trust if you believe it or would do it, or lie if you'd fake it or walk away.
Okay.
Okay? So here's the first one. Would you trust a hacker who says he deleted your entire past for your own good?
Sure.
So you'd trust that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hell no. Lie.
Trust.
I don't trust any fucking hackers.
Why not? As long as he's stalking me, I'm good with it. What?
Christ. You have issues.
No.
Oh my God. You're going to end up hacked. Like, not in that kind of hacked.
Stalked.
Hacked. Like bodies in a freezer.
Good God. See? I have issues.
Yes. Okay. Would you lie to your team if it meant saving one of your lovers?
Lie to my team if it meant saving one of my lovers. No.
Ooh, so that's a lie for you?
Yeah.
Trust.
So you're throwing your lover straight under the bus.
No, I'm going to save my lover. Screw the team.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said too. Yeah.
Okay. Would you trust a man who only contacts you through encrypted messages?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Lie.
Peace out.
Bye-bye. Would you lie about your identity if it meant getting close enough to expose a criminal network?
Sure.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Sign up.
Yeah. We're going to do some espionage shit.
Yeah.
We're going to
Just
die real fast.
Not on the dark web, please.
Yeah, no.
Would you trust someone who killed before if he swears it was to protect you?
Well, yeah, because how do they know I haven't killed before?
You know what I read. Would you lie to yourself about being in love just to keep control?
No.
I lie to myself anyway, so yeah, sure. That's another lie.
It's called delusion. Now we call it delusion.
Yeah, same thing. Whatever. All right. Would you trust a man who reads your private messages but claims it's for security reasons?
Yeah, he's stalking me.
Oh my God.
I love it.
God, Jesus. I hope your kids are watching this and have now hired security to save your ass. I'm concerned about your safety at this point.
My kids love this. They're like, yeah, she crazy.
Okay, when you go missing,
why am I going missing?
because your stalker is going to be crazy.
He's reading my stuff. Good. I want to read his too.
Oh my God. Last one. Would you lie about your location to keep a mission and your heart safe?
Would I lie about my location?
Your mission, yeah, about your location to keep your mission and your heart safe.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that is a wrap for today on the Switchboard Duet by Heather Long. We hope you enjoyed the ride, and we will see you next time.
Bye.